everyone. Addie and I are here today to bring you another crafty project. Addie, what are we going to be making today?
This adorable little sock bunny.
Yes, this cute little sock bunny. With Easter right around the corner, we thought this would be a perfect craft. So, things that you need around the house. First thing you need is a sock. Make sure it's clean and make sure you ask Mom first. So we need a sock. You're going to need some scissors. You're going to need some markers, Sharpies. We also have our bucket of colorful Sharpies here too. And some ribbon, any kind of ribbon that you have laying around the house. You can see we added it to our bunny, so if you don't want a ribbon, it's not a big deal if you don't have any. You need some type of filling, rice or beans. Talk to Mom, ask her what you can use, but we're gonna use these beans to fill up our bunny. And then these little round hair tie rubber bands. You see those? Any type of rubber bands that you have around the house are gonna work. We just had these ones laying around, so those are the ones that we're going to use. All right, you ready?
Yep.
All right, let's get started. Okay, so we're gonna start with our sock. And the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stretch it out a little bit just so that it is a little bit bigger. All right, there we go. Now, you may wanna have somebody help you with this. Addie and I are gonna make one together so that way I can hold the sock open and she's gonna start by pouring in the beans. All right, let's get those poured in. Okay, keep going. Now you want it, this is gonna be the body of your bunny. Okay, let's stop right there. The body of your bunny, so you don't wanna fill the whole thing up with beans yet. We filled up the bottom half, and what I'm doing is I'm just pressing down like that and seeing, oh, yeah, we might wanna make that body just a little bit bigger. All right, let's add a few more beans.
Just tell me when to stop.
All right. And I think that's good. All right, so I'm gonna hold the top and push those beans down to the bottom. All right, Addie, you wanna get a rubber band? I'll hold that for you. And you wanna go ahead and slip that rubber band around it. And you wanna make sure that you tie your rubber band a couple times. There you go. Tie your rubber bands around it, make a loop. So that way it stays down. And then just push that rubber band down. And then you can kind of mess with the beans a little bit so it looks...
Shape your body.
Yeah, so you can shape your body. All right, now the next part we need to do is the head. Make sure the head is smaller than the body, so don't add as many beans this time. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go. Pour, pour, pour. And a little bit more. All right, let's see how that head looks. That looks pretty good, yeah?
Yeah.
All right, let's add another rubber band in there. Ready?
Let's go.
Got it? I'll let you do that. There you go. Tie it twice. Now, if you have a longer rubber band, you might have to tie it 3 or 4 times.
Just depends.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, so now we have our bunny body and we have our bunny head and we have what's going to be our bunny ears. So what we're gonna do with this top part is we're gonna cut right down the middle. And you can see I'm holding the sock together like this and I'm just gonna cut through both pieces at the same time. So I'm just gonna cut right through here. So I'll hold this like that so that you can see it. And I'm gonna cut down to that rubber band and then I'm gonna stop. So now I've got these 2 bunny ears, except they don't really look like bunny ears, do they?
Mm-mm.
No. So we're gonna have to cut them to shape them to look like bunny ears. So bunny ears are a little more pointy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start down here and I'm gonna cut up to a point. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and I'm gonna cut up to a point like that. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side until I have this little pointy bunny ear. Now let's do the same thing over here. I'm gonna start at the bottom. I'm gonna cut up to the middle of where that sock was. Same thing over here. And now I have 2 little bunny ears. So we're gonna add the face and the inside of the ears next to our bunny. Okay, so now we're gonna add the details to our bunny. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the inside of my bunny's ears. I'm just gonna use marker for this one. You can really use marker for the whole thing. You don't even have to use Sharpies, but I like some of the colors in the Sharpies, so I'm gonna use some of those. So I'm gonna draw the inside of the ear. and then I'm going to color it in with the marker. It's a lot different coloring on a sock than it is on paper. All right, there we go. There's one. Do the same thing on this side. Make the inside, draw the inside. Get it colored in. All right, now I have the inside of my bunny's ears. I'll make this one a little bit bigger so it matches. There we go. All right, so the inside of my bunny's ears. The next thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to add a little bow to my bunny's ears. So if you have ribbon laying around the house, anything will work. You don't have to add a ribbon to your bunny's ears. You can add a lot of other little things. If you don't want your bunny to be a girl bunny, you could make a bow tie. You could draw a regular tie, or you could put a little ribbon around the middle to make it a bow tie. You don't have to put a ribbon at all. You could just leave it without anything. I think the ribbon is kind of cute, so I'm gonna add just a little bow right up here like this. All right, and I just tied it around the bottom of both of my ears. I'm just trying to get it the loops to be the same size, and then I'm gonna cut this little section right here like that, and this one too. I like to cut them at a little angle like that. All right, so we're done with the ears. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna make the little face on our bunny. I'm gonna use a black Sharpie, and I'm going to use this light pink Sharpie. Again, you can just use markers if you don't have Sharpies at home. I just like this color light pink, and I don't have a really light pink marker. I'm going to start by making a upside down triangle. So it's pointing, the tip is pointing down. That's gonna be my bunny's nose. And then I'm gonna add the little cheeks on my bunny. You know, bunnies have those little big cheeks that their whiskers come out of. So I'm gonna draw a straight line down to begin with, and then I'm gonna make a curve coming from the top of the nose down to that line. Same thing over here, top of the nose, down to the line. Then I'm gonna outline my bunny's nose, like that. I'm gonna give my bunny some little freckles inside of his little cheekies. And then I'm gonna give my bunny 2 little buck teeth. So I'm gonna come to the middle of the cheek and draw a line down, the middle of this cheek and draw a line down, and then connect them. And then I'm gonna go right in the middle and draw a line and to give my bunny 2 little buck teeth. Now I'm gonna give him some whiskers. I'm gonna hold the sock I'm gonna flatten it and kind of hold it so that it's easier to just draw that line. I'm just gonna go kind of quick. Give him 3 little whiskers on that side. I'm gonna flatten, hold, and draw 3 little whiskers on this side, like that. All right, now I'm gonna make the eyes. So you have a couple options here with the eyes. If you want, you could actually use googly eyes, you could use little buttons, you could use jewels, whatever you want. But I'm gonna stick with my Sharpie, and I'm gonna give them 2 eyes. I'm going to make an oval. So I'm gonna draw an oval, and then I'm gonna draw another one. I'm gonna try to make them as close to the same size as I can. Okay, and then I'm gonna add a little highlight to my bunny. So I'm gonna draw a really small circle in the top and a small circle at the top over here. You wanna make sure you put the highlights in the same spot. So if you put it in the top of this eye, you wanna put it at the top of this eye. You could put them at the bottom, but then you make sure you put it at the bottom of that eye too. They always need to go in the same spot. Then you can color in the oval, just not your little highlight. Same thing here, I'm gonna color in the oval, but not my little highlight. And it just gives them that sweet little, like the sun is shining in his eyes. Okay, then I'm gonna add some little eyelashes because my bunny is a little girl. 2 little lashes like that. And then I'm going to use my pink marker again. And I'm gonna add some little cheeks, and I'm just going to tap the marker. I'm not even coloring, I'm just tapping, and the sock is gonna pick up that color. So So I'm just gonna tap, 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 kind of where cheeks would be, like so. All right, now you can just kind of make your ears, some can be floppy, some can be standing up. You can just kind of adjust them how you want. But that's our little sock bunny. Like I said, if you want to add some more to him, you could draw little paws right down here. You could use your markers and you could make him holding a little carrot. If you've got construction paper at home, you could make a carrot and have him holding a carrot. Really, the possibilities are endless. So thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed this video. We'll see you next time.